Okay, good to go. All right, so this is 10th year seniors. We're here with Patrick Decile from Moonlight. So Patrick, just it's one of the biggest films of 2016. So just tell us, give a brief synopsis of your experience, like acting in Moonlight, the reaction that you've seen from it. How's it been?
It's been a wild ride, and I'm definitely very grateful for the opportunity that I was given and the people that I've met along the way. It started off, I was in my acting class. My teacher, Mr. Keith Wade, I'll never forget him. He said, "These people are important, so be on your best behavior." And then he got people to act up the scene, and I was eventually called up, and they apparently like me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know how to really take it because I feel as though it could have been anybody.
So you're there with, I guess, like your fellow acting students.
Yes.
You're like, he did well, he did well, he did well. You go up there. Did you feel that you killed it immediately?
No, I feel that I was the most embarrassing one. I felt like I was I felt like I didn't do as well as the other students that went up.
Wow, amazing. And I know we spoke briefly last night just about the impact that the film had and the impact that the film had, I guess, in the Black community, because this is now one of the films that could possibly win an Oscar. It's won a Golden Globe. But the subject matter is something that's always been controversial in the Black community, dealing with queer issues. So what are your thoughts, and how do you think that Moonlight can impact, I guess, the culture?
Hmm. I feel as though Moonlight can't do anything unless you're open to it, unless you're open-minded, and it takes a certain level of knowledge, and you just can't be ignorant to things that are happening in the world. Like this is a very real subject, and not just the whole sexual preference, but school. The school system is a very important topic that Moonlight, I feel, talks on.
So currently we have there's not a stigma to Black films, but when you say the term Black film, there's something that immediately comes to mind. But Moonlight does not fall into that category, and we've seen a wave of films from, I think, about 2012 that they make Black films that don't necessarily deal with race, but that deal with the problems that African Americans or Black people may have. And how do you think that that kind of, I guess, movement in art, in film, is going to be pushed forward with a film like this, that you can make a film like Moonlight that doesn't have to necessarily be quote unquote a Black film?
I feel that it opens a lot of doors, many doors for many up and coming directors and producers that are interested in projects that, it doesn't really have to, you don't really have to follow the formula to get success. You have to find your own way. In a sense. And the more people realize that, the more great movies are going to be coming out, pumping out.
Awesome. So when you're making the film, when you're on set, do you have the feeling that this is going to be something that's going to capture people's attention to the level that it did? Not that it would be good work, but that it would become this kind of phenomenon and have this kind of momentum behind it?
I kind of felt that I was stepping into something really important. There was 2 times when I saw this huge giant camera that looked like a freaking transformer, and the fact that I had a stunt double. So that was really I had a stunt double.
You're like, I do it.
Yeah, I didn't need the stunt double, but it was it's almost niche in a sense, based on the people that I've had come up to me. Not every Black person that I know have seen it yet, but I'm encouraging them to see it, just to open your mind and just be into something new.
Now, this is, I guess, a breakup for you. You're going around to, I guess, different film festivals. People are asking you about Moonlight. You have to be one of the, and I know it was derived from a play. And so, but you have to be that person when you're in an interview setting like this, who's okay, this is what the film kind of is about, what it represents, what it speaks to. Now, you can develop that from being on set every day or speaking to the directors and the writers, but for you personally, do you feel that there was something personally to you once you saw the film and the finished product that was like that you took something different away?
Oh, of course. The premiere in Miami was shot. My mother and I went, and the film had her tearing up because that story is very relatable to me personally. It's relatable to any black kid in the hood or black girl in the hood because based on what it talks about. But for me personally, it was very relatable. It was very in the sense that there was a missing father figure. It's never there. There's no like real guidance, you know, into what it. How do you make a man? You know, that's what the film is.
That's one of the takeaways, I guess, from it will be, and that's almost like a theme going through a lot of the films that are being shown here. Like, there's a lot of absentee fathers, but then there are people who still have to grow up and become a man and, you know, assume responsibility. So now my other question is, you're an actor, but what else do you do besides acting? I have a purpose behind asking this question. Go ahead.
I write poetry and I'm a music artist.
You're a music artist.
Yes.
Are you an MMG rookie?
MMG rookie?
Yeah.
No.
You're not an MMG rookie? That was so a friend of yeah, go ahead.
One of my songs was actually supposed to be in the score of Moonlight.
Oh, really?
But I had some problems with my sound engineer and I couldn't get the wave file in time to fill the slot. So if I would have been more punctual, then you probably would have.
Are you and the sound engineer still boys? Y'all still cool after that? Okay, all right. Like, that's the kind of thing, like, this might end a friendship if something like this is to happen. So, like, what's next for you after Moonlight? You're doing all these press rounds. Obviously, you're getting attention. Directors, different filmmakers are seeing you out there. They might want to cast you in something. So, do you have a plan for what's next? What's on Patrick's list?
Well, besides going to school next week and coming back to class and going back home, but I'm definitely open to any director or any producer that has a project upcoming. I just have to look into it.
Listen, they'll probably call you for Black Panther. They're calling every Black actor for Black Panther.
Black Panther is going to be amazing.
Yes.
That is going to be amazing. There was something I was going to say.
Right. John's a great editor. You can take your time.
No, this actually, the Island House Film Festival is my first film festival. Everything here is just new to me, and I'm very grateful for being here. I hope to participate in like all the workshops that they have planned. We just saw a very interesting film yesterday, and I hope to see all of them.
Yeah.
My time here.
So you're doing a full dive into the festival. Listen, you might be a director next year. You keep this up. But going back on something you just said, you're going back to class next week.
Yes, I am.
What do you think the reaction is going to be like when you, because I mean, obviously your friends know what's going on. You've hung out with them. They've, given you shit about it. But like when you go back to class with some people who don't know you as well and they do like a double, triple take and then start pointing, how do you think your reaction is going to be to that?
I get I don't really know until someone comes up to me.
True say, okay.
So I can't really speak, but I did have people come up to me. I was at the mall one time with my little brother, his little sister, and my other little brother, doing some Christmas shopping, and then this girl came up to me like, "Hey, you were in Moonlight." I was like, "Are you sure you're talking about me?" But that was awesome. My heart was racing. I was like, "Wow. This is it.
That's awesome, man." So, I mean, thank you for sitting down for the interview.
Thank you for having me.
Wish you luck in your future endeavors. You're going to probably be in Black Panther, like I said. Go make the call, send an email out. And thank you for sitting down with 10th year seniors. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival.
Black Panther started here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, man. No problem, man. Awesome.